Oh, hey everybody, here we are with Christy McKee. How are you doing today?
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Good.
what's going on in your world?
Oh, trying to stay busy, trying to get used to this new normal that I call a new life.
Oh, really? How's that working out for you?
It's doing good. Just trying to kind of walk every morning with the dog, either at the beach or if we're in Arizona at the lake. Just trying to keep a positive attitude on this new world.
Yeah, it's kind of challenging. We did a little documentary that will be coming out probably this week on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. And what we did is we went all over California and we actually interviewed people to find out how they're feeling, how they're dealing with it. So it's really good. So definitely we get a chance. It'll be up on our YouTube channel, our Hairdresser Power YouTube channel. So make sure to watch that. It's
Oh
really
well.
good. Because I know how everybody's feeling right now. It's kind of challenging.
Oh,
Right.
very scary, but you have to be. You got to take it for the days that they come. You wake up every day and just say that I am here today.
Absolutely.
So,
Well,
yeah.
that's the kind of the thing we did. We literally took like what people are doing, what happened to them, how they feel now and how they look at the future. So it's a positive thing that we did. It's not
Right.
really political or anything. So it's just kind of, I don't think society understands how important hairdressers are or how much hairdressers care. They really
Yeah.
care about their clients. They really love them.
I agree. It just
Yeah.
we're people pleasers. People,
Yes.
like to be around people. So I found myself being in this situation. It you stepped back from life a little bit and slowed down, but it also us, as you said, as hairdressers, we like to be around a lot of people. And
Yeah.
that was a challenge for me, is to be away from everyone. So that's a hard thing.
Yeah, absolutely. It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It's hard because that's how we kind of, as hairdressers, we're creative, but we also get our energy from other people and we give energy. And that's kind of weird when you're used to it every day, huh?
Yes, yes, yes.
Your power source, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the show. Did you have a chance to see yourself on TV?
I did. That day I did not watch it right away. I recorded it, and then I was getting the phone was blown up, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, that's so great!" And because I didn't say anything, because we weren't supposed to say stuff, and I watched it later that day, and like you had said in the past, putting all that collaborated together, it was neat to see how it came out.
Yeah.
I was very impressed. It was very fun.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like we shoot all these segments and do all this stuff, and you're like, how is this going to look like anything, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, it was
Yeah.
it was fun, and each segment of it, and the whole day. It's a whole process, like you say,
Yeah.
to fit it into a half hour. It's an all day shoot and putting everyone together with each individual's cameras, and I really enjoyed it. It was a really great experience.
Oh, that's great. What was your favorite part? What was your favorite part of the show when you were?
Talking about that today. My favorite part, I loved every, the cutting, the coloring, putting it all together. My favorite part, I feel, was the photography and when we did the photo shoot.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was very fun. And I learned a lot from everybody, because I was just kept putting the hair in place, and they kept, Christy, quit doing that, and I learned a lot from that. And just because I've done on location weddings and, different photo shoots for magazines and stuff, but what this brought was a different feel. And
Did you learn from this experience? Did it make you a better hairdresser, you think?
I learned a lot from it. It brought the hairdresser, and for me, power feeling to another level. I felt very, the challenge was great, and I loved it.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the most stressful part of the challenge for you, do you think?
The stressful part, I felt, was being judged. You're in class and you're doing cutting, and everybody's watching you, and you're not paying attention what's going on around you or anyone. Just trying to, the time is there and got to get this down, and that challenge was good, and just trying to get the timeline done, and when they say you're done, you got to drop your pants and you're done. So.
Well, how did you feel about what the judges said? How did you feel about being judged?
I like their critiquing of what they said, because I feel when you're in doing the cutting, the coloring, you're not aware of, we're focused on cutting or the layout of it, but we're not aware of when they're judging, they're standing back watching us. So I feel that their judging of it was spot on. I learned a lot from that too. It made me go back in and go and do the things that they suggested. You had suggested a few things to me, walking around, and it did make me go back in and kind of critique what I did.
That's awesome. So good experience and a good learning experience.
Very, very good.
Well, that's our goal because it is hairdresser power. We want to empower hairdressers. We don't want to embarrass you. We
No.
don't want to make you look bad, but we want you to
Yeah.
do great work and transformational work. Do you feel like how do you feel about your transformation? How do you feel about
So my transformation, I was excited to do because my model was our receptionist, and she
Oh.
was pregnant, and she just wanted to do that last, Christy, do something on me because I'm going to be a mom. And I said, okay, let's go. Let's do this, and I loved my transformation. I felt she looked amazing, just how she turned out. And I saw in the photo shoot too, how I watched Dennis and even his wife Sylvia were just like, watch how they come alive, and how
Right.
she was into it, and she just felt so great about herself.
Yeah. Was that the first time you had worked with her in a photo shoot?
Yes, very first time. So, and she's shy, and I felt that, and I'm trying to do. I felt like I was a little rough at first, trying to get her positioned and doing stuff because you don't know what to expect, and it just to feel and kind of move your head or the lighting, and yeah, that was the first time working with her.
Well, in a competition, would you have recommended maybe doing a photo shoot with her so you know her angles, she knows her angles before?
I agree. Yes, I agree with that. I did practice run a lot with her with makeup, with my makeup artist, and we did some trial runs on hair, but we never took in mind to go out and set her up with the photo shoot. What angles would look good with her, features, her face, her hair, her, all that. So that is something to take into consideration.
Lighting's crazy, right? I mean, it's just you can get one picture, turn just slightly, and you got a gorgeous picture. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. It took even her haircut and her design to a different angle, the way she turned her head or the way she moved and the way we fluffed the hair up. Or
well, at first we were having a little hard time getting the angle right to find out how it would shoot, and then when you finally got it, then she kind of got a little groove going. But I mean, if you had already kind of known that beforehand, it would save you some time. Although you got about 100 some pictures in 10 minutes. I mean, that's great.
Yes. And I do agree with everything of this challenge is with time. So you do need to have yourself prepared.
Yeah.
So take it into consideration of the challenge and the timing. You need to have it spot on.
Absolutely. Hey, so knowing that, what would you have done differently? Like, now that they say hindsight is 20/20. What would you have done differently?
What I noticed differently is how her hair wasn't taking. I don't know if that was because, for being pregnant, her process of her hair, her porosity from previous. I did have to go back in and add some depth because it wasn't dimensional enough. Right. And I felt I had to go do that. And that was on the end of when I was finishing. Yeah. I popped in and went and did some dark colors on her.
Yeah, it just looked like it wasn't really a balayage. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It kind of looked like it was more of an ombre, and then that's not really the look you're going for. So when you added the depth, it created a lot more dimension. Yeah.
Right. And I remember Dennis and JB saying that it wasn't wowing them, or it wasn't showing off the design of the haircut because the color looked very dull. And I think when I did that, the burgundy color, the purple, it was the when I went back in and I looked at it, it did look dull. So I added some black to it in there.
No, it looked a lot better after that. That's a nice thing, and that's kind of what we do as hairdressers. Sometimes we have this great plan, but when things don't go exactly right, that's where a great hairdresser comes in to know how to make that maybe unfortunate thing even into an advantage. So I think that was great.
Yeah, and I agree with even you, not just coloring like your products, your finishing, your styling, the shine. Yeah. I watched a lot of the shows, and I remember them saying, if you put the spray shine on it, it would have given it more shine, photo shoot and all that. So that would have helped.
Or reflect. Let's get reflect. Yeah, because when the light hits it, it's going to have a different image than if
especially on the vivid colors. Those vivid colors, you've got to put that in there. Yeah,
absolutely. I loved it. And then basically, do you think that if you had advice to give to somebody, since you've already done this, you were the original thing. What advice would you give people that were going to be in this situation? This type of situation?
My advice to someone is definitely get someone that that's going to work with you. I felt the team that I had, we did practice a lot, but like you said, with the photo shoot, we didn't have that in mind. Sure. But I feel if you have like your makeup artist, yourself, your model, you guys are all collaborating together, I feel that gives yourself more stress and at ease as when you get into that final look that you're cheating. And for my advice to someone, I feel like everybody should do this. This was an experience. I absolutely tell everyone that you need to sign up for our second season, because this gives you empowerment, and I say go out there and shine. Be like you said, we're not there to put anyone down. You're learning from it. Get out there and just go show yourself off.
And it's fun. I mean, we had so much fun. I mean, bottom line, right? Yeah. And then, so here's the thing. So we're not going to do that particular show anymore. We're not going to do the challenge because it's too difficult. Because, you know, we have 3 different entities, 3 different models, 3 different makeup artists, 2 judges. It's too much. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to invite salons. It's going to be called a salon showcase. And what we're going to do is we're going to have them come in with 3 models. So it's a group.
Okay.
So there's no cross-contamination between groups. They come in, we give them the whole set, the chairs, the cameras, everything, and they have a whole day to create 3 amazing makeovers.
I love it.
Their salon team. I mean, they could bring a whole team, 10, 15 people, whatever they want. But I want the best of the best. And then what we're going to do is we're going to break that down. Like, say, for example, you're going to do a braid. Hold. You remember how we do the hold and everything? Okay, now let's talk about this braid. Now you, Christy, tell me what you're doing. And then we can just break it down. We can create tons of educational videos out of it. We're going to create an amazing, you know, show about your salon for you. We're also going to do all those videos, and we're going to put them, and it's going to help hairdressers. We're going to create so much content and so much knowledge for not only consumers, but for hairdressers as well, from professional hairdressers, which there's not a lot of good stuff out there. A lot of it's just hair hacks and things like that. I want to do it right.
That would be so much fun, because you can bring in your team, your salon, you can feed off each other.
There you go. So what do you think? You in?
Yeah, I love it. Yes.
All right, well, call Ashley and we'll get you on the books.
Okay,
I think you guys put together a hardcore team, right? Let's do this. Yeah. Right on. Okay, well, in the meantime, everybody, if you didn't see Christy's show, you know she had a great time. She did great work. In fact, everybody on the show was fantastic. They can go to the hdpchallenge.com and check it out on YouTube, right? Anytime.
Yeah. So, I'm excited. Thank you for that. Yes.
I love it. Well, you know, we're going to really start promoting our YouTube channel internationally as well. So when that next show comes around, it's going to be all about YouTube, promoting YouTube, putting out, you know, a lot of feelers out there, a lot of marketing budget into YouTube, because I found that a lot of people don't have cable. And I was shocked.
No, everybody streamlines, and nobody DVR, nobody everything. Yeah.
So we're going to focus on a worldwide audience now. So the next shows, we're pushing worldwide, baby.
Right. Well, it's good that you're offering it on YouTube, because then you can go back and watch every season, every episode, anything you missed. That's a great thing.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. And then you can watch it again and again, so that you can see how you performed and critique yourself and learn from it. So it's great.
No, I like that. That's good. And I have to emphasize that I had so much fun, and with your whole team and your cameramen and your crew, and even we met new people, and it was fun.
It was, and you get to meet the judges. You get to they have such a wealth of information. We spent all that time together, and then after about, I know it takes about an hour to get my jokes, but even after an hour, you started getting my jokes. So there you go. Well, sort of. Not everybody gets my jokes. They don't know, huh? Like it was fun. We had a good time. Great teasing you, and I'm glad you came. And you know, we'll do it again. Hopefully, we'll do it again soon.
Yeah, it would be good. Yeah, I look forward to it. Yes.
Well, thank you so much.